I'm live now. Welcome to Can Angels Fly, Tarot, and More. At this time, I'm performing a sound check. Welcome to Can Angels Fly, Tarot, and More. At this time, I'm performing a sound check. Sound check complete. So I don't have to have this particular board open. Okay. Well, I'm going to begin again. Welcome to Can Angels Fly, Tarot, and More. My name is Nancy, and I'm here to perform tarot readings for Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and if my energy holds out, Capricorn. These readings are for February, excuse me, 2021. Interesting. Okay, what am I looking at? Let's see. If you're ever interested in ordering your own personal tarot reading, you can do so by contacting me by email. My email is canangelsfly1@gmail.com. All the details that you need to order your own personal reading is below this video. Before we begin, I ask you to please like this video, to share my channel with others. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Once you've subscribed to my channel, go to the home page in the upper right corner. I do believe there is a bell. Please click on that bell so whenever I go live or upload a video, you'll be notified. As mentioned, this particular video is for the zodiac signs, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and if my energy holds out, Capricorn. Okay. So let's begin with you, Virgo. Virgo, you are feminine earth sign. Your motto is I analyze. I already shuffled the cards before I began the recording, so with the broadcast. So I won't be putting a lot of effort into shuffling. All right, Virgo. Excuse me. Your first card is the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands signifies that in the month of February, if there will be a blockage or inability or unwillingness on your part to move on or move in pursuit of a particular aim, a passion, and or desire. The next card is the Temperance card. Why might you not choose to pursue something that normally would be an interest, like a love interest, or I don't know, go on an adventure actually, and or take a risk of some type? Well, what you realize come February is that you have struck a sense of balance. You feel okay, you know, just to feel okay, not to feel, you don't feel anxious or anything. You're in a really good place. And it is possible that you believe, I need to jump right to your model. You have analyzed the various dynamics, circumstances, situation, or aspects related to what has been your interest. Again, whether it's a love interest or an interest in moving forward on a business endeavor, and or partaking in an activity, making some type of movement like a vacation or a trip, taking a vacation or a trip, whatever your interest is as a unique Virgo, you have analyzed all the aspects, all the dynamics associated with it. And you have come to understand that when you pursue that love interest or when you move forward on that business endeavor, it excites you. You know, it makes your nerves bad. You get jittery, frustrated. And as mentioned, hi Asia, that you, in the month of February, you realize you're in a really good place, and you realize that it's in direct relationship to you not having this anxiety associated with being in pursuit of whatever that interest is to you. That almost seems like you need a break from it. Your next card, Virgo, is the Knight of Wands, and it just reiterates that you pull back. You literally pull back the reins, as this Knight is, on what? Pursuing an aim, an interest, an ambition, etc., a desire. Your next card is the Emperor in reverse. I feel like, Virgo, that you have, at least in the month of January, I do believe in the month of January, realize that whatever your interest is, again, it could be love, business, some type of risky endeavor, some type of activity that's, again, specific to you and your likes, your interests. You really have analyzed it while you were engaged in it, and you just realize it has like some toxic energy, or you respond to it inappropriately. I'm saying that you seem like you realize that you lose control. You lose control of yourself, and it's like you are upset, become obsessive, or obsessive, or addicted, or dependent on whatever that, again, interest is. And in the month of February, you're saying, no way, enough is enough. I'm not going to do it. And you're able to come to that determination to stall or to stop yourself, or again, not be in pursuit of that interest, because what? Your motto is activated, and you actually analyze the situation, circumstance, dynamics, and aspects associated with that interest, and realize that you're really having a negative relationship with it. Hopefully that makes sense. Gives you a great opportunity to make some necessary changes. Okay, now let's go on to Libra without any hesitation. How are you doing, Asia? I had to wait to this late hour to do these tarot readings because they were up on my corner, turning up, shooting and acting a fool. I ain't got time. They gone home now. I got some peace and I feel safe. Okay, Libra, I do believe you are a masculine air sign, and your motto is I balance. Okay. Your first card, Libra, is the Strength card in reverse. The Strength card signifies that in the month of February, you may experience a bit of exhaustion. I think that you were hyper vigilant and excessively assertive or aggressive in pursuing your heart's desires or trying to satisfy your heart desires. Your heart desires or passions, whatever they may have been, may be, are of course unique to you. But examples of such passions are like sustaining and managing your home and getting it to build and being and trying to enrich it, or you could be trying to enrich a career, your career, your social standing, position. It could be anything. Again, it's specific to you, but you've exhausted so much energy. You've put so much effort and energy forward. Again, I feel like in most recent times, including January and even December to close the last year, that you again had a very optimistic outlook about something, and you were really again focusing your energy on it, and you were acting on it. You were moving, you were doing, you were what they say, a mover and a shaker. You were making it happen for yourself. You felt really good. You felt very hopeful. You were inspired. That's the best word. You were inspired. You see, I'm fine, Nancy. Sorry, I had to step away for a minute. No problem, Major. Thank you for coming back. And so you didn't put all this energy and effort forward in pursuit of something. And come February, I think you've kind of overdone it, as the Strength card is in reverse, and it just talks about not having as much stamina, like not as much stamina or strength, or the ability to, to execute endurance, and so you feel this diminishment possibly in your energy in the month of February, Libra. The next card is the Hangman. And the Hangman suggests that you're going to take a moment and you're going to actually look over your most recent past, and you're going to realize how much effort you've put in on something. And you're going to realize where your exhaustion comes from, or the diminishment of your stamina comes from. So that's a good thing. The next card is the Seven of Cups in reverse, pointing back to the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups represents your day-to-day routine and everything that you have to do to satisfy the demands of life, man, of God, and of your own personal interests. It's all of that energy you put into something because you believe overall, that it's going to render to you a sense of emotional security. In some way, it's going to build you a support system. And so you have pushed and you have pushed. And that's what the cards are saying. You have put forth so much energy. It's like a high level of integrity. It's having a mission and knowing why you're on a mission. And so that's what the Six of Cups represents. You've looked back over your past, before you got this boost of energy and this purpose, and you realize something possibly that existed in your distant past you don't want to reoccur. Either you don't want to be maybe in poverty anymore, and you realize it, so you moving forward, and you have moved forward with full dedication, believing in yourself, that if you work long enough, get enough money saved up, that you won't see poverty no more. That's the kind of thing I'm seeing has motivated you, inspired you. No more poverty. Or you may be a person that have really invested in yourself and been spending a lot of quality time with yourself, baby dolling yourself, to really taking care of yourself, maybe because in times past, in that distant past, you were in a relationship that wasn't good for you. You say, I'll never want to be in that no more. So I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to do me. I'm going to take care of me. I'm a baby on me. And you've been, again, putting so much energy and effort. You've really been investing in your growth and your development and everything, because what? Something from the past you don't want to return. And so the Seven of Cups talks about you being so aware that you are trying to sustain a detachment from something that wasn't in your best interest. You're doing everything again in your power, And every day, I mean, every day you have spent in your most recent past making sure that you distance yourself from that worn out thing, that thing that wasn't serving you or didn't have your well-being, best well-being and man. I mean, you've been putting some distance between you and that, or you and them, or whatever the case may be. And I mean, I want to articulate so badly the fire I see burning, that has been burning. And it's almost like what you've burnt, you're almost burnt yourself out. Again, it was like this desperation, this need to separate yourself from whatever the fear has been, or the toxicity that once exists, or the like it's talking about poverty that once existed in your life, or the threats of not living your best life. You don't never want that again. Ooh, okay. Well, not two cards out my hand. So your reading is a little extended. So the next card is the Nine of Cups. And I like the Nine of Cups because the Nine of Cups talks about what you have hoped for and you believed that you needed to acquire in your life to have that support system, that it will offer you this sense of emotional security. You didn't just wish on it. You moved on it. You, with the Nine of Cups, you did it. You did it. You put the distance between you that which you deemed was toxic. You know what I'm saying? You got that distance. Now it's about being okay in the place, that safe zone you made for yourself. It's to say that it's all right. Remember, your motto is I balance. Now it's time for you to balance your energy out. Remember, you're exhausting yourself. Now it's time to kind of bask in your achievement. You've distanced yourself from that abusive ex. You've distanced yourself from that, from the poverty or not having, or being not being prepared. You've distanced yourself. Now, in the month of February, you get to bask in it. You get to bask in it. Your final card is the Queen of Pentacles, showing you basking in it, receiving. Remember, feminine energy receives, receiving the benefits of your hard work. In February, Libra, I do believe that you will be able to do the Taurus thing. You'll be able to sit back and eat those bonbons. You'll be able to sit back in the comfort of your own home and zone without the threat or fear of somebody attacking you or abusing you in some way. It just depends on what that negative aspect was in the past that you distanced yourself from. You've done it. It's time to balance now. You're in a safe place. You're in a safe zone. Have your little bonbons. Eat your good food, or whatever the case may be. Or you can do the Virgo thing, and now you can effectively pay attention and analyze or you do have a savings to analyze and what do you call it, budget. You can budget. What am I saying? You might have been a Libra that dealt with poverty or not being prepared for the unexpected. You done worked your way up out of that. You got the savings now. You got the job now. Now you got a check. What do you call account you can balance. You can use that money to balance. It's time to, do your bookkeeping, or get real detailed about organizing your life. You've been busy working, getting it. However you've been working it to get it. Get that security. You got it now. Now in the month of February, it's about organizing it to do what it do. Make it work where it work at. Whatever it may consist of. Or you may be executing the Capricornian energy in the month of February, Libra. And what does that look like in the real world? It's like, oh, okay, you can build something. You can create something now. You can sustain something now. You ain't got to worry about nobody tearing it up. You ain't got to worry about not having enough money to fund it. You've covered that. You know what I'm saying? So now, what am I saying? I'm saying for the month of February, it is time for you to balance your energy. You have put in the effort and energy to distance yourself from that which was detrimental or not serving you. You put that distance between you and them. You've built up your reservoir of treasures or support, or whatever the case may be, putting in all of that energy. February is a moment to, slow down and then bask in the of the spoils of your accomplishments. It's a time to what? Stop and smell roses. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Now we're gonna move on from Libra to Scorpio. I see you're Capricorn. Okay, I will be most likely doing Oh, no, I'm doing Capricorn tonight, aren't I? Yeah, I think Capricorn is on the thing. Yeah. Only I'm going to have 2 left. Yeah. Okay. I am doing Capricorn. As long as my energy holds up. All right. The next zodiac sign I'm reading for is Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, you are a feminine water sign, and your motto is I desire. Let's see what the tarot cards say is in store for you for February. You say I'm on point? Well, thank you for sharing it. All right, Scorpio, your first card is the Ace of Swords. It has returned. I do believe Gemini received the Ace of Swords, but it was in reverse. So you might want to go watch their video too, Scorpio. Anyway, Scorpio, the Ace of Swords talks about a period, which is February, in which you will be compelled or have the urge and or desire to move forward and gather some information. You may gather information through your social networks of different types. It could be a one-to-one intimate connection or a conversation you have with another, where you get real detail and you share secrets and different things like that. And or you may join a small social circle, a book club, or sit amongst your, the people you grew up with, people from your neighborhood and or community. Or you could be hanging out with your siblings, aunts, uncles, and cousins, people, or people from your neighborhood or community, again, in which you exchange information in order to gain knowledge, awareness about something, so that you can use that information to help you navigate life starting February. The next card is the Four of Swords, and it points back to the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords refers back to the possible kind of social exchange you'll have or networking you will experience. It seems to focus and suggest that many Scorpios will be having a social exchange or communication exchange or information exchange with what? Siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, people from your neighborhood or community. As the Three of Swords suggests that type of setup. And the Three of Swords does suggest that there could be some instabilities that occur. That is to say, you have opposing viewpoints or ideas about a particular subject matter, whatever the subject is on the table. But either way, no matter what people contribute in that meeting or that small social circle information exchange, it's going to be beneficial to you. That's to say, whatever you learn, whether you agree with it or not, will assist you in upcoming experiences if you consider it. If you consider it, and I say if you consider it because it's actually the Four of Swords on the table. And the Four of Swords points to your inner emotional state, Scorpio. How do you feel when you hear other people's ideas, viewpoints, opinions, etc., and they don't resonate with what you know or what you believe? The cards thus far suggest that you may choose to discard what other people have to say. And I think that will be counterproductive in the month of February. What am I saying? I'm saying when you sit amongst these people and you exchange information, if somebody shares something with you that doesn't resonate with you, nor does it make sense, or you don't agree with the ideas or their thoughts or how they communicate, I say just sit back, take it in, remember it, and process it. It doesn't mean off rip that you have to use what they're saying or you have to believe what they're saying, but I think it is important, it is imperative that you hear what they say, that you store that information away. And I really believe that the cards are suggesting that that's how you deal with these type of exchanges. Again, what type of exchanges? When people saying stuff you don't know about or you don't agree with or you don't resonate with, it's saying don't just ignore it, just don't cast it to the side, don't get all frustrated and get in arguments and debates with them. It's saying, okay, take the information, take it for what it is, store it up. That suggests to me that somebody is going to say something or teach something that is correct, and you'll be able to use what they share with you in order to deal with whatever may unfold in life later on. Continuing on, Scorpio here is the Eight of Wands. And this card right here really resonates with your zodiac sign of Scorpio, as eight corresponds with the eighth house in astrology, which is your house. And so the eighth house talks about hidden aspects of our physical worldly experience that have not yet been realized. So somebody in this circle that you're going to be interacting with in the month of February is giving you an answer. And it's an answer to a mystery that you don't even know exists. You don't even know the mystery exists. You don't even know the lie exists. It's something that you don't know. And somebody giving you the answer to it before you even, so you get the answer before the mystery even pop up, is what I'm saying, if you get me. And so the Eight of Wands also represents obsessive compulsive use of one's energy. It is about obsessiveness, repetitiveness, doing things the same way, reacting the same way, etc., etc. The reason why you may react to something the exact same way is because you never ever take in consideration that there are other ways to do things. Somebody gonna tell you another way to do something, to handle something. Again, it's gonna be what revealed later on. Now that later on should be like in March or soon thereafter. Hopefully I'm making this make sense. Your next card, Scorpio, is the High Priestess in reverse. And the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. It's that mystery. She's not giving you the mystery right now. She's not telling you what the mystery is. You don't know what it is. You don't know what the secret is. But somebody in February, you're going to sit with. You might not agree with what they say, their viewpoint, or how they communicate. But you better listen, because they're telling you the answer to a secret that's going to crop up later, or a mystery that's going to crop up later. I'm saying it again and again. You don't know the secret. You don't know the mystery. You don't know that you're in the middle of a puzzle about to have to try to solve it for your own betterment. But somebody does. And they are putting your life in a social setting in the month of February to give you the answer. High Priestess said, I'm not going to reveal the mystery. But what you do know is that in February, you're going to get the answer. Your last card, Scorpio, is the Temperance card. Ooh, the Temperance card has come in reverse, which suggests that you have the tendency, Scorpio, to what? Be dismissive of others' ideas and the awareness that they have. And you can do that to your own detriment. Because the Temperance card talks about being thrown off by a sudden storm, being tossed, experiencing topsy-turvy energy as a direct result of what's occurring in your immediate environment. So the Temperance card is, again, talking about, I say again, because we've already talked about March or soon, something that will occur in March or soon thereafter, that when this puzzle makes itself known to you, or this mystery, I need to think of another word, or this life circumstance or situation comes up that you're directly involved in, if you don't have a alternative perspective on whatever occurs, specific to your unique life story, then you're going to be thrown off. You're going to be discombobulated, You're going to be disturbed, disturbed. But the key is, in February, when you find yourself in a social setting and somebody's talking about something that is just really strange or foreign to you, listen closely. And just say, okay, yeah. I mean, really listen. And don't argue. Don't debate. Just listen to what that person have to say. I'm like, okay, that's an interesting perspective right there. Because what? That's the answer. That's going to lead you to not have to experience this Temperance card. It means when that life circumstance or situation or mystery or that puzzle pops up, you're going to already know the answer. So you're going to weather that storm like an eagle riding the wind. Hope that makes sense. Now, your motto is I do. So based on the tarot spread here, it suggests you desire to be right all the time. And you desire or have no desire to take anybody else's perspective into consideration. Once again, I suggest that you don't dismiss anybody else's perspective. The moment you hear it does not mean that you have to agree with it. It just means that you have to take in the information that they share. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. That's Scorpio. So now let's roll on up and get into Sagittarius. Let's see. Sagittarius. All right. Let me shuffle the cards a little bit. I ask you to please like this video, to share my channel with others. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Once you are subscribed to my channel, please locate the notification bell at the top of my home page. Click on it. So whenever I go live or upload a video, you'll be notified. Thank you. I'm trying desperately to beat these algorithms. I see a breakthrough and I'm trying to take it. I'm trying to take it. And any little bit you can do, like and share, it's really going to help me ride the wave of this algorithm. All right, Sagittarius. I do believe, Sagittarius, you are... Don't glitch, don't glitch. A masculine fire sign. And your motto, Sagittarius, is I seek. Okay, Sagittarius, your first card is the Star card. All I saw was this nude figure. I saw this nude figure. I'd have seen this card 100 times over, but it was the nudity that stood out to me. So I want to keep that in mind. Nudity. Let's see if it fits. Anyway, let's talk about the Star card. The Star card represents you, Sagittarius, having your personal ambitions and moving forth on them and accomplishing some success relative to your personal ambitions. But it's also this need to want to further advance them. And in order to further advance them, sometimes, then what? Your personal ambitions. We need to join forces with others. Joining forces with others. I see something. Joining forces with others. What kind of others could you be joining or desiring or needing to join forces with in the month of February? Well, that depends on what your personal ambition is. What am I saying? I'm saying if you're into like cryptocurrency, as an example, that is your personal ambition to maybe promote cryptocurrency and getting people on board or something like that. And you've gotten your ambition up and running. You got your license, your LLC or whatever is needed. And now maybe you're trying to get more people on. So who might you need to partner with in order to advance yourself, to build your clientele, to get known abroad, you know, do some type of marketing or whatever, or to gain more, you know, security as far as like insurance security relative to your, you know, works with cryptocurrency. This is just an example. Well, the Star, that desire, that need to partner in order to further yourself. The next card is the 10 of Swords in reverse. Is that the 10? It's 10. Okay, Swords in reverse, pointing back to the 9 of Swords. And okay, I understood. Did it stop? What happened? What is going on? I wait late at night and still suffer issues. It just really irritates me. Glitching off, shutting down. Did it shut down? Really? Let me take a look at this here. This is a nuts too. Okay. I said I want to ride the wave of the algorithm acting a little better than it usually does. And Sagittarius, I'm still talking to you. My dog is starting to bark. I hear people outside. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. This is so insane. Unbelievable. The club closed. So what is all of this noise? I apologize that you come over here to Can Angels Fly, Tarot, and more, and you cannot experience my a professional broadcast. It's insane. Oh, my page is unresponsive. Hot diggity damn. Okay, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to see, am I still live? Am I still streaming? Part of my my apps are showing I'm not streaming. One other is showing I'm just kind of stuck. So I'm trying to see here what's going on. I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And so when I started with your tarot reading, Sagittarius, I was saying that I saw the nudity in the star card. And with the Ten of Swords coming next in reverse, is it just that, to me, that you feel very vulnerable in the month of February when you have to break down and collaborate with others? You feel naked, you feel nude, you feel vulnerable. And the Ten of Swords talks about your ego being defeated, like you couldn't do it on your own, all by yourself. You know, you might want to be interested in wealth building or something like that, and you didn't want a partner, you know, and you didn't want anybody to say they helped you build your wealth or your, you know, achieve your dreams in some way. And it really is a knock to your ego for you to have to even consider, you know, interacting or collaborating with others. The card before the Ten of Swords is the Nine of Swords, which talks about your beliefs, about society, the social constructs in society and how they are interlinked and interdependent. I do believe that you feel like you lose a part of yourself or your accomplishment and or your achievement and or wealth when you have to interact or engage with another or others. It's not as sweet. The victory is not as sweet to you. Your next card is the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords represents your inner emotional state as a direct result of having to collaborate with these others in order to advance your personal aims and ambitions. You feeling some type of way about it, and you know it in the month of February, and you actually contemplating on it. You actually thinking on it, pondering on it, like, is it a way I can get around this? You know, not wanting to engage who you got to engage. I don't know who you have accessibility to, but it seems like it's a collab you don't want to partake in. Either it's the organization you don't want to be involved with or affiliated with, but can be very beneficial to you advancing your personal aims, but they might end up getting a cut of it or some praise associated with it. And that's something that really seems like it has really got you, the whole thought of it has got you going. It has really got you going. Sagittarius, your next card is the Temperance card, but you're able to stay calm, cool, and collective in the storm. What storm has been blowing around you, Sagittarius? Well, it's the fact that you haven't been able to advance your personal aims or ambitions any further. You've hit some type of blockage, and that's the storm. Also, the storm is, oh my God, it's that organization or association that, or those that you would, if you affiliate yourself with, is going to be beneficial. It's the storm. It's the interaction. It's the communications. It's the contracts. It's all the various aspects that crop up because you're doing business with others, you know, and having to take them in consideration in their actual mission, you know. So it's all of that. That is the storm. You're going to weather it, though, but I don't think you're really interested in doing so. But you see, almost seems like you see there's no other way to go about this. But go about what? Advancing your personal aims and or ambitions. That's what you seek. Your motto is I seek. That's what you seek. That's what you're in search of. How can you do it yourself without having to add others to the roster? Your last card, Sagittarius, is the Six of Wands. I mean, the Six of Swords. I'm sorry, not Wands, Swords. Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords talks about the day-to-day routine and all the people, organizations, affiliations, etc., that you have to attach to in order to move your what? Personal ambitions ahead. You know? So hopefully that makes sense. What am I saying? Let me try to recap a little bit. Sagittarius, I'm saying I understand that right now you're highly frustrated when it has to do with you moving your own personal aim, ambition, or interest along. You've been doing it by yourself. And you found that you've been stagnated. And you realize by February that you have got to enter some type of collab with another entity outside of yourself. And that's something that you don't want to do, because that entity will get part of the glory or part of the benefits, some type of cut. And so you really don't want to do it. You have been seeking another alternative to be able to move yourself forward without going that route. But in February, you realize that it's not possible. And so you do what? You successfully integrate in order to move forward and stay in pursuit of your ultimate aims, ambitions, and or desires. Hopefully that makes sense. Last but not least, drum roll, please. Capricorn. Okay. Let me see. Capricorn, if I'm not wrong, I think you're a feminine earth sign. I might be wrong. Off the top of my head, I think you're a feminine earth sign. And your motto is I use. So we're going to see what you use. You say, yes, my son's father is, oh my God, these eyes of mine. You used to have 20/20 vision. It's gone. Oh, CDL truck driver. CDL truck driver. On the road. On the road, please. Wanting to go independent. It would be very expensive and demanding to be a what they call it, a contracted truck driver, where you own your own truck and everything. And so he kind of person that has to he's driving somebody else's truck, or something like that. Driving somebody else's truck, got to play by their rules, got to be in certain places at certain times designated by outside force. When truck driving, you're supposed to have this freedom, this freedom. But if it ain't your truck, if you ain't making your own contracts, and so just go ahead and move forward on it and do what you got to do, Sagittarius, and make that money, make it happen. Secure the resources that you need to create the quality of life you so desire. Okay. Right. Thank you for sharing. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. It was cold. I done turned the heat up. My daughter done turned the heat up. It's still cold. It is still cold up in this bad boy. Woo, Jesus. I don't know. It must be really cold outside or something. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what the cards say is in store for you for February. Now, it will probably be tomorrow that I do the last two zodiac signs, which are Aquarius and Pisces. And the reason I'm doing so, I'm trying to ride the wave of this algorithm. And so I try to come on at prime times when people are up, like now in the middle of the night. I might get a few views, but once the people that view my live have viewed it, it's after the fact that nobody is trafficked to my channel to view, my videos or tarot readings. So I try to do it at prime times that I can pull in as many people as possible, because I have been noticing an increase in the viewing, you know. That's YouTube is allowing me to get a little more extra views, so better take advantage of it. All right, Capricorn, your first card is, wow, the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse suggests multiple things. It could suggest that you, Capricorn, in the month of February, are yourself executing the energies of the air signs, which are Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses. You may be just, you know, displaying some of their more negative or toxic traits, possibly. That's to say, like, you could be very gossipy, constantly on the move socially, just being all over the place, no commitment, no conviction, no nothing. You could be emotionally detached from people in the month of February. If this energy, if you don't display this energy in the month of February, Capricorn, then it means that an air sign is prominent in your life in the month of February. That is to say that a Libra could be in your life, a Gemini could be in your life, and or an Aquarius, or this energy could be present in your life. And whomever plays the role of this air energy is a person who may, again, be socially kind of cold or distant in some way. They could be cruel in how they communicate with you. Again, it's like really emotionally detached, not being sympathetic or empathetic to you and your needs or what you have to say or your viewpoints or ideas. Just depends on the details associated with your story. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Yeah, and so the Knight of Pentacles is pulling back the reins on building something, sustaining something, or maintaining something in this physical world with this air energy. I'll try to clarify. It almost seems like I'm going to just try to give the message from the perspective of you, Capricorn, interacting with an air sign. So this is an energy outside of yourself. Capricorn, from your perspective, it suggests that there's an air sign that will be present in your life in the month of February, and they are emotionally detached to you. They don't really want to hear what you have to say. They're not sympathetic to you. They're not offering you a sympathetic ear. Not at all. They are cold and calculating and can possibly be even manipulative. You might find yourself feeling a little isolated or unheard or not being considered. You know, somebody not considering you. And as a direct result of their detachment from you, you may want to withdraw your support from them. Like you may not want to build anymore with them. You may not want to sustain something anymore with them. Because what? You are absolutely tired of them dismissing what you have to say, your viewpoints, your ideas, and things, your visions. They don't even care. They act like they don't even care. But yet you're investing your energy in them or something that could benefit both you and them in some way. But again, they're not hearing you. Your next card is the King of Swords. And King of Swords is an additional representation of air in your life in the month of February. There's Gemini, there are Libras, and there are Aquariuses. But now we have a king. Now we're talking about somebody who is actively involved and engaged in the happenings that occur in your life in February. And this person hears you, sees you, takes in consideration what you have to say. They literally know how to sit up and have an adult exchange, you know? and they're ready to do business. So it almost seems like it's possible, Capricorn, that you have two representatives of air in your life. You have one that doesn't listen to you, and you have one that does. And you've been investing so much energy of different types, whether it's sexual energy, financial energy, I don't know, energy of whatever type, in this person that has, you know, over time shown that they are not listening to you. They're not really interested in what you have to say, your ideas. And, you know, like you might share ideas, say, oh, let's do this, so let's build that. And they be on board. They've shown you that they ain't really rocking with you like that. Nevertheless, you've been investing in them over and over again. But then there's this other party that exists where they do hear you. They understand you, and you were able to collab successfully. You were able to get some things done. You know, they know they're interacting with you or having an exchange with you that is an adult type of collaboration or exchange in some way. And the interesting thing about it, neither one of these people seem to be new in your life. The one person that is offering you that mature social exchange is somebody you've been kicking it with and going to and retrieving resources from. Remember, your motto is I use. So you've been using this King of Swords energy to get resources of different types from them, whether it's information, knowledge, awareness, it could be money, finances, but you've been benefiting. Y'all gotta stop. I'm gonna put y'all might hear, I don't know what y'all gonna hear, but I'm gonna put y'all over here because there's something outside and this place was void. Where's all this noise coming from? And they were shooting a couple of hours ago. All these people coming from? Who is these people? Y'all in your room? Do y'all hear all the people outside? Who is that? I can't even see who they are or where they at. I apologize, y'all, but I have to see what's in my environment. Yeah, if you follow me, you know I stay in the D. You got to keep your head on the swivel. So you probably can hear me, but can't see me right now. I hear it still. Something is going on, y'all. Hold on. Take a break. Get something to drink. My head on the swivel because I hear it is around my house somewhere. All right, I'm back. Hopefully, please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this unprofessional channel from the D. Head was on the swivel. Aquarius rant. I don't understand what's wrong with people. I really don't. I don't understand. Okay, but this is not about me and the crazy environment I live in a D. And mind you, I live in just an average community. This is so crazy. Everybody seems like they're losing their mind. I need to do another Aquarius rant. But I don't be in the zone when I just do an Aquarius rant. All this stuff happened to trigger me. Stop, Nancy. Finish, Capricorn. What was I saying, Capricorn? Before I was so rudely interrupted. I'm saying, hey, in the month of February, this time period comes that it almost seems like, why? What is going on with people? I need to do a Aquarius rant then. Just do it. Just do it, man. Is you about to get out here and fight now? People can't hold their leg up or nothing. What the fuck? So, in February, Capricorn, this period comes where you're caught between two different, this is crazy, two different like allies. These allies kind of have the same dynamics to why they're in your life. These people help you think. They help you plan. These are people that you can bounce ideas off of. It's one person that is using you, and it's another that you've been using. The one that you use is the more mature one that actually knows how to brainstorm and communicate and socialize effectively enough for you to manifest that what you need in your life to offer you a sense of security, whether that security is emotional or a physical worldly security. And you often entertain this person, you go with this person, you have your exchanges with this person, and you always get something. You use them. You get, again, what information, you get resources, referrals. They tell you where the coupons at, the discounts at. They tell you the times when to be in places for, the right time to be more beneficial to yourself. Then you go run over there to the person, other person that, and you share all that information with them and they leave off. They ain't even trying to work with you too. This other person willing to work with you. They say, hey, the first person, the more mature person, hey, meet me here at this time because we're going to promote this and we're going to make it happen. We're going to build something. And then what you do, Capricorn, you might run over to somebody else. This other person that you tell them, okay, this is the best time to be there. That person will be like, okay, deuces, thank you for the information. And they leave. You know what I'm saying? So they probably go turn up and set up like a booth before you get there. Because you done told them the time that this other person then worked on, planned, did all the research, and they know the appropriate time to get paid and get busy. As I stated at the beginning of your tarot reading, Capricorn, I do apologize again for the disruptions, but I'm in a D, I got to keep my head on the swivel. These fools be shooting and turning up. So it is what it is. This real life here. YouTube is something else. So, but what I was saying was like, hey, Capricorn, you it could be you in entertaining an air aspect, these air aspects, or you yourself can be playing one of these air aspects. That's to say that it's somebody running between you and another person. If they come into you, Capricorn, you could be the one feeding them, feeding them information, knowledge, that time to be in a place and be really productive and effective. And when you tell that person, then they running off going with somebody else and they delivering that message. So by the time you pull up, Capricorn, and set your booth up, that other person they done told already there taking up the space and making the money, getting the benefits of an opportunity, of well thought out opportunity. Hopefully that make sense. Your next card, Capricorn, is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles talks about your day-to-day work and all that you got to do to satisfy the demands of life, man, and of God. And hopefully free some time up for yourself to pursue your own ambitions. And it talks about there being a reciprocal relationship. Again, that points to the person that is ready to have these exchanges with you and do works that can be beneficial to both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But there's also an aspect of instability that exists in this Six of Pentacles. You know, something you just giving away, like charity. Literally, you just giving it away to somebody. And that person don't have no desire or no interest in investing or working with you to create something that's beneficial to both of y'all. They just taking. Now, this puts me in the mind of how Capricorns are supposed to be known or synonymous with using people that are good to them, but have, I don't know, it's some like a cruel nature that some Capricorns have, where they use people, and the people that they can use that have value, they use them up and show no sympathy, no remorse, and then take all of those treasures and riches and abundance and give them to somebody that don't hold no value, that don't love you. It's almost like you're trying to win brownie points or buy your way into their life, and they have no desire at all to what's the word, to acknowledge you or truly, you know, they ain't got, I mean, it's like this immediate karma that exists in some Capricorn's life. It's like this immediate karma. I can't think of this word I want to use. Immediate karma. Okay, well, Capricorn, you keep on thinking you're going to take something from one and give it to somebody that ain't worthy of it. You can keep on thinking that. And there's an end result to it. And so the cards are suggesting that. So it is a warning to say, once again, in February, here's another life event or circumstance that is unfolding for Capricorn, and you are benefiting from somebody on one side, taking it, not caring about stepping on their toes, and taking it to somebody that don't even give a care about you. You know what I'm saying? Now, that person ain't foolish. They gonna take what you give them, and they gonna make it work for them, but it ain't gonna benefit you. So you end up, you know, losing an opportunity, Capricorn, or destroying or diminishing the opportunity that's been well thought out by this other. And then over time, I'm telling you what ends up happening, Capricorn, you lose this King of Swords. I'm seeing it play out right now. I know a couple of stories. You lose this King of Swords energy. And that's the very smart, intelligent, well-spoken, very creative person that's able to step up to the table. You know what I'm saying? And they not just doing it for themselves. This person have a lot of people on their roster. They doing these works for themselves. This King of Swords, they doing it for themselves. Those up under they care, the people that they are affiliated with and or collaborating with, and that includes you, Capricorn. Either you gonna stay a part of their affiliations and receive the blessings, or you about to burn a bridge. That's what it means. Is you about to burn a bridge? If it's not you, Capricorn, about to burn a bridge, then somebody is, this whole scenario is playing out still in your life, but they burning bridges with you, and you about to get ready to let somebody go. I want to look at one more thing, one more card for you, Capricorn, and then I'm going to let you go, but I just want to see what the cards have to say. The Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups talks about the initiation or the urge. It's the urge here for you, Capricorn. It's the urge to pursue that which you suppose is going to bring you that emotional security that you want. Again, that plays back into what you as a unique individual have in your psyche, and how it leads you to perceive what holds value in your life, and will ultimately give you a support system like that. It's your discernment. Again, it's that one that holds all the value. They bringing everything to the table. They fair, they willing to work, but you don't want to stay attached to them. You don't really believe that they're going to render you or become a true emotional support system when they already doing it. They already acting it out, but you can't see it. Then it's this other mother sucker that's always reaping the benefits, that ain't invested nothing. You can't trust them as far as you can throw them, etc., etc. But it's that mother sucker right there, that joker that you deem is the one that you need to attach to, that you believe, you presume is going to offer you eventually. You know, if you give them enough, if you do enough, that they're going to be the ones that be your emotional support system. When they just showed you the whole time, they are not. Hopefully that made sense. Thank you all for coming here to Can Angels Fly, Tarot, and more, and allowing me to read the tarot cards for you. In this particular reading, I read for no, that's wrong. Oh my gosh, I forgot to change that, y'all. Isn't that something? I did that wrong. Which should be here? Let's try this. I don't know how I did that wrong. So if we can strike this right now, even though I'm here, I just noticed that a lack of professionalism over here at Can Angels Fly, Tarot, and more. But I can do it like this. Let's see. I did not notice that. I can always make up for my lack of professionalism one way or another. This particular video tarot reading was for Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Please like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe. If you're ever interested in ordering your own personal tarot reading, feel free to do so by contacting me by email. My email, once again, is canangelsfly1 @gmail.com. Until then, or until next time, bye now.